Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najwa Bibahintaknullah. I am from TBI 5A. In this video, I would like to present my correlational research case for the final test of the course Research Statistics in ELT. The title of my study is The Relationship Between Gamification and Students' Motivation in Learning English. In this presentation, I will explain the research context, research design, variable hypothesis, data analysis by using SPSS, and then statistical result and the conclusion of the study. Okay, first about the research context. This research conducted in the context of English language teaching in the graduate level. Motivation plays an important role in students' success in learning English. However, many students experience low motivation due to monotonous learning activities and limited engagement. To address this issue, educators have increasingly applied gamification, which integrates game elements like points, rewards, level, and challenges into learning activities. Instead of testing the effectiveness of gamification through an experiment, this study focuses on examining whether students' perception of gamification are related to their motivation in learning English. And then for research design, the study uses quantitative correlational research design because the purpose of the study is to examine the relationship between two variables without giving any treatment or experimental manipulation. Therefore, this research does not investigate cause and effect relationship, but only identifies whether a statistical relationship exists between that two variables. And then for the research variable, the first variable is gamification, which refers to students' perception of the use of game elements in English learning activities. And this variable is labeled as variable X. And then the second variable is students' motivation in learning English, which refers to students' interest, enthusiasm, and persistence in learning English. And this variable is labeled as variable Y. And then for the scale of measurement, the data were collected using a questionnaire with a 5-point Likert scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. And then for statistical analysis, the data are treated as interval scale data, which allows the use of parametric statistical tests such as Pearson correlation. And then the research hypotheses of the study are formulated as follows. The first is null hypothesis, or HANUL, states that there is no significant relationship between gamification and students' motivation in learning English. And then the alternative hypothesis, or H1, states that there is significant relationship between gamification and students' motivation in learning English. The data used in this study are hypothetical or self-created data as required by the assignment instruction. The data represent students' questionnaire scores on gamification, perception, and motivating in learning English are used solely for academic and instructional purposes. And then after collecting all the data, all questionnaire responses were entered into IBM SPSS statistic. Each questionnaire item was coded numerically using 5-point Likert scale. For the gamification variable consists of 5 items that labeled G1 to G5, and then the motivation variable consists of 10 items labeled M1 to M5 and P1 to P5, which represents motivation and learning persistence. All variables were set as scale data in SPSS. And after entering the data, the compute variable function in SPSS was used. The gamification score was calculated by computing the mean of items G1, G2, G3, G4, and G5, and the motivation score was calculated by computing the mean of items M1 to M5 and P1 to P5. These computed variables represent the overall gamification perception scores and students' motivation scores. And then before conducting correlation analysis, descriptive statistics were examined. The descriptive statistics show that the mean scores of gamification items range from approximately 3.85 to 4.40, indicating positive students' perception of gamification. Meanwhile, the mean scores of motivation and learning persistence item range from approximately 3.65 to 4.25, indicating a high level of motivation among students. To examine the relationship between gamification and students' motivation, Pearson product moment correlation was conducted using SPSS. The analyses were performed through analyze, correlated, and bivariate menus. The significance level was set at 0.05 and two-tailed test was applied. And then based on the SPSS output, the Pearson correlation coefficient between gamification and motivation is 0.764. This value indicates a strong positive correlation, meaning that students who have more positive perception of gamification tend to show higher motivation in learning English. And then the significance value, or SIG, is 0.000, which is lower than the significant level of 0.05. So the result is statistically significant because the significance value is less than 0.05. So the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternative hypothesis is accepted. This result indicates that there is a significant relationship between gamification and students' motivation in learning English. However, it is important to note that this relationship does not indicate causation, as the study is correlational in nature. In conclusion, this study finds a strong and significant relationship between gamification and students' motivation in learning English. Students who perceive gamification more positively tend to have a higher motivation in learning persistence. This suggests that gamification can be considered a useful strategy to support students' motivation in English language learning, particularly in higher education context. That is the explanation of my correlation research case for the final test of research statistic in ELT. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm ready to receive any question or feedback. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.